And so I felt even more abandoned. So
Yeah.
that's what I needed, more connection. My mother wasn't very present for me in my childhood.
Yeah, so go back to your childhood. Imagine you're 5 years old. Even close your eyes and take a look around your house and see who lives in that house with you, and whether there's any animals there, and or any ghosts or imaginary playmates. And tell me who's in the house that you were in when you were a little kid, and who's there with you.
Well, when I'm very young, I have my cat, and his name is Fluffy Ruffle, and he's a giant. Compared to me, he's a very large gray kitty with long hair, and he's my best friend. And he cuddles with me, and I play with him, and I talk to him, and we have a good interaction. And besides that, I have a lot of books. And I have a whole place on the first, it's down low. There's a china cabinet. My mother has cleared out the lower shelf of the china cabinet, and she has all my books there, and I can go over there and pull them out anytime I want to. And I have coloring books and crayons.
Tell me about your parents and how you feel about each one of them.
Well, my dad is hardly home. He works all the time. He leaves before the sun comes up, and he comes home, and like in the winter, it's like he's gone from sun up to sundown.
What did you want from him that you didn't get?
I wanted more time with him, and I was told the story that was the world the way it was, that daddies have to go work all day, and so you have to get used to not having your dad around. So then I would look to my mother to play with her, because I was the youngest of three, but everybody else was gone in school all day. So I would go to get her attention, and she would be sitting in a chair, and she was watching television all day long. As soon as he left, she started watching television. She planned her day around the television set.
Tell me, living in that house as a kid, what scared you, hurt you, or made you angry?
Well, the things that scared me were there were a lot of ghosts, discarnate energies, people that had died before.
Let me just say something, that if you're taking someone through this, as the person tells what they feel scared or hurt or pissed about, empathize with them just as much as humanly possible. If you were taking someone through these cues, empathize. Go ahead, Janet. So the things that hurt, scared, and made you angry growing
And my
up.
mother was very religious, and she would use the devil as punishment. And so she started saying things like, well, if you don't behave, the devil's there. So I would think that the devil was in certain rooms, and so I'd be afraid to walk into a room.
Wow.
Because the devil might be there. And then she would play these Sunday school songs that were talking about the devil. And so I became frightened of the devil, whatever the devil was. I don't know. She believed in the devil.
Yeah. Now, you see, what I would do if this was I was alone with you, or you're doing this on your own, is I would find out all the things that hurt you growing up. Not just things with your parents, but the other kids at school, and after growing up, all the things that hurt you while you were in relationships. But right now, we're going to just look at what we've covered so far, and this is an important thing. You say, tell me things I can do to help you heal the hurts from your childhood.
Well, so you're asking me.
Yeah.
Spend more time with me. Give me some time just to have conversations where I can share my most intimate thoughts and ideas, and share what happened, what happened today, what my life was like, what I thought about, decisions I made.
The more specific you can be about, when and how long and stuff like that, the more likely it is that I'll be able to gift you with the behaviors you request.
Well, I really like our sharing time in the morning when I wake up, because my dreams reveal a lot to me, and that's very special that I share my dreams with you, because that's when my subconscious goes over and has these profound revelations about what happened. And it would be nice to have a 10-minute check-in in the evening. What did you do? Maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes, depending on what was going on. A little check-in in the evening, maybe, I don't know, over dinner or something.
I would be happy and delighted to do those things.
All of that would be lovely.
And so once you'll see that once you take somebody through this in depth, and I'm just roughly skimming over this, there'll be a whole bunch of things that hurt them growing up. One of the most interesting things is one of the few times that Janet's mother showed her affection was with breakfast.
Yeah, that was when we first did this Imago process 15 years ago. What came out during that time was, please make me breakfast every morning. And that was one of the times my mother was consistent, and I felt some connection to her when she was always worried about me getting a decent breakfast.
Yeah, so I was very happy to do that, and now it's 16 years later and I'm still doing it.
Yes, you are. You're very good at making breakfast. You make all my meals for me, and I feel so blessed that you like to cook and you like to take care of my food needs, because that allows me to do more creative things that I have trouble finding time to do, and I like getting into my creative self, especially as I get older.
Yeah, well, you see, I of course have been a substitute father for you, but you don't need someone that's in a superior fatherly position, except as as a playful kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to move on to seeing if we can program you to parent yourself. And so, this is a really important thing for you to do for your partner if you're taking someone else through this. Let my arms represent your ideal parents, mother and father, all wrapped into one. Throw grandma in there too. Your ideal inner parenting ones, caretakers ones, capacity to love and encourage you. My voice will speak for your inner parents, telling you what you need to hear, words to help heal old hurts, and limit you more than you want. So I'm holding Janet now. Janet, and for those of you who are following, imagine you're small. You're Janet's inner child, and I'm your ideal mother and father all rolled into one. And I want you to absorb each one of these sentences into your inner child. And we would say them 3 times, but I'm just going to say them once, and you can see them on the website. I love you. I want and cherish you. You are special to me. I feel, hear, and see you. You're safe. I'll protect you. I'll look after you, take good care of you. My love makes you well. Sometimes, from love, I say no. Trust me. I'm always here for you. I love who you are, and I'm proud of who you are, whatever you do. I love your looks. I enjoy your intelligence, and your creativity delights me. I want you to enjoy your body. I want you to savor your sexuality and enjoy touching your genitals. Menstruating is a joyous miracle. I love you whether you are like me or whether you're different. You can love many. Follow your inner voice. Do it. You can. Now the other thing is, tell me anything else you'd like me, as your ideal mom and dad, to say.
Well, let's see. You're a wonderful creative author.
You are a wonderful creative author.
Maybe better. You're a successful author.
You're a wonderful, successful, creative author.
You sold 10 million books.
You sold 10 million books.
Anyway, you get the idea.
This is, we're joking around, but this could just put your life, see, each of you does the 5 things that you promised you'll do, the behavioral things, whether the other person does it or not. It's not tit for tat. You're just going to gift the person with making them breakfast or talking to them after breakfast or walking the dog in the morning, whatever it is they ask you. And it's not a matter of it's not a matter of is it rational or not. You just do it because you love the other person, whether the other person follows through or not. And so that you've got to make the request behavioral and small enough so that, for example, you don't say, never look at another woman to me. That won't work. But you could say, when I'm with you, don't oogle someone else. And I'd say, sure. And as long as you turn the phone off while we're doing our radio show.
Sorry about that, folks.
So this is it's such an important process. And if you're either so well defended that you don't remember any upsets or you don't have any, then the question is, well, if there's nothing I can do to help you heal those hurts, what can I do to make your life better this week? And you can always get some behavioral requests out of that one.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for today's episode.
That's a wrap for today.
We encourage you to take your partners through this process. You can find the cue sheets or the information on schoolofcounseling.org. That is School of Counseling, COUNSELING.org. We also have more information on aquarianradio.com. We invite you to tune in again tomorrow and listen to us on Spreaker and Blog Talk. We have Blog Talk Radio and Spreaker. So that's all from for today from Maui, Hawaii, and aloha.
Aloha nui loa.
Thanks for joining us today on Aquarian Radio. We broadcast daily and our schedules on aquarianradio.com. Listen live by calling 646-649-0893, or you can listen live by calling 646-649-0893, or listen to our archives on aquarianradio.com. Join us again soon, and do tell your friends the age of Aquarius and the paradigm of peace is now.
Aloha. This is Enki. You know me as Aquarius. And this is our age, the Sata Yuga. Time to celebrate with us. We have programs on all chakra tantra, love styles and relationship choices, counseling strategies and techniques that you can use at home. We have extraterrestrial radio where we deal with alienology, paranormal people, and we have an experiencers network. We have a section called Ancient Aliens, and the programs therein are Enki Speaks, Nimma, the Mother of Humanity, has her program, and we revise ancient anthropology. And most important of all, we have peace paradigms, because this is the age of peace, harmony and understanding, sympathy and love abound. No more falsehoods or derisions, mystic crystal dreams and visions.
And this has been another episode here at aquarianradio.com.
aquarianradio.com